Morning, everyone. I'm Luke Sullivan with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Today, behind me, a really cool 2025 Cimarron Norstar Warmblood 2+1. Really desirable. These things were popular. Now they've just exploded in popularity. So we actually have a couple different to choose from on our lot. If you like everything you see on this one, but it's missing a few things, or you're looking for something just a little different, we have a black one loaded out as well. Check that out on our website, link down below. But today behind me, I do have a 2025 silver metallic paint job on this one, so kind of sets it apart from the white ones a little bit. I like the different look on this altogether. Getting a good look at this on the side right now, or driver's side right now. We've got an escape door with a drop window and a second drop window on the head of your 2+ part in the back there of your straight load. So really nice setup, big bus windows along the sides of this where we don't have the drop windows. So nice profile of this trailer. You'll see load lights on the top and door holds for all of our doors and jail bars for our drop windows as well. So we'll take a quick look under the gooseneck bonnet before we get into the horse section in the back part of the trailer. But you will notice this one is decked out a little bit. We do have some loaded options on this one. A few options on this one. First and foremost, electric over hydraulic jack by Equalizer. Press of a button with a key, raise and lower. It's fast, it's simple. With this service, you get a 12-volt battery with an enclosed box as well. You get a battery disconnect switch to go with that. And now for 2025, anything that's coming with 12-volt battery service, we're doing Redarc charging systems on them too. So trickle charge off the truck. Redarc will help you with that too. And just a really nice kind of clean system inside of here. Our suggestion for anybody, whether you're parking it for the night or you're parking it for a month and going out of town, always flip your disconnect to off. This way you always come back to jack up or unhook your trailer from your truck and you've got a battery that's live for you. If for some reason you ever do drain this battery completely dead, we have a backup system with our hydraulic jack. This little handle right in here, and it's just going to be like pumping up a car jack. So a little bit slower, but it will enable you to disconnect if you need to. It's also reversible, so if you are an emergency and your trailer's dead and you need to get hooked up, you can also drop it down. So you'll notice next to that too, we have a full-size 16-inch matching spare on an aluminum wheel. Goodyear tires on this trailer. I think the name there speaks for themselves. We do have a 1-year, no questions asked roadside assistance and hazard warranty on these tires. So any kind of problem with that, if you've purchased from us, you can come back to us and we'll help you get some pictures and file that claim with Lions Head's the company that's doing that for us. So like the full-size spare, great way to rotate that into your tire rotation program, buy some more life out of all your tires. Or if you do have a flat and you're going down the road, you don't have an ugly steel wheel sitting on there with your matching aluminum wheels and tires. So nice full-size spare, Equalizer jack, 12-volt service. Business end of things, we've got our safety chains, 2 5/16 adjustable coupler. A lot of the newer trucks that are on the market today, whether you're a Ford guy, a GM gal, or a Ram guy, everything's a little higher now, everything's a little different, everything's a little harder to get your trailer either riding level or getting that bed clearance between the top of your gooseneck, the bottom of your gooseneck, and the top of your bed rails. So B&W's kind of redesigned a few different times this gooseneck coupler, and it just allows us a lot more versatility, a lot more movement up and down. So safety pin here, we've got multiple holes through here, and then our cincher down with these guys here. So really nice system, like these a lot. And with that, and Cimarron's doing an added gooseneck drop wall. We're at 53 inches now. We can do a really good job of getting these trailers riding level, whether you've got a little lift on your truck or you're just in a factory truck that the newer ones are riding a lot higher. So like these quite a bit. We're getting rained on a little bit, so I think we might go inside and have a look inside. First and foremost, before we talk about anything, you'll see a bare aluminum floor in here. This is slated to go to our local vendor here in Colorado, just north of Denver, to have werm installed. So I think this is a cool way. We got this trailer in yesterday morning, so it's fresh off the lot, fresh off the floor. but I think it is a cool way to get a look at the floor and the design of it. We are the 4-inch all aluminum construction, 4-inch on center cross members on these. Idea behind that is even if you have a little Shetland, their foot is always standing on cross member. Kind of eliminates those weaves and waves and kind of dips that we used to get in the popular spots where horses stood in these. So really like the werm flooring system that we'll be putting in over this. It's rubberized pour-in flooring system that we do, non-porous, wash it out, completely maintenance-free, and really eliminates pulling mats out, eliminates doing some baking soda and doing your pressure washing and that kind of stuff. So we like the werm flooring quite a bit. Wanted just to give you a look real quick of how this trailer is partitioned out. So full partition wall there. We are 8'8" on this front box, and we're just under 10 feet on the rear box. Total floor length, including our tack room, is 24 feet from gooseneck drop wall to rear ramp. So, but wanted to give you an idea kind of the space in here. You've got a lot of space in here to ride your third horse, to have them have that freedom of the box stall. Some just do a lot better, and it's a lot lower stress environment for them. So again, everything's kind of slam latch design. One-handed, pin open and closed. Same to pin them opened. And they'll hold themselves there. So we get into the 2-horse straight load section of things. You'll see right away we have a movable head divider that is not solid. We can always do a solid option if that's something you're looking for. But vented head divider, we've got big padded chest and butt bars on this. These are kind of a no hardware kind of system to drop these guys down. We'll drop them both down because we're going to show my favorite feature of this trailer. I said this feature was loaded with a few options. Right away, we are a solid divider to the floor. Like we said outside, we're electric over a hydraulic jack. We're aluminum wheels. But I think the coolest part of this whole trailer is we have a completely sliding divider. So this side, I used to be in the broodmare business and hauled a lot of mares and foals around. And this trailer would have been the bee's knees for me, because in the summertime it could have hauled 3 yearlings, and in the wintertime during the breeding season I could have 2 mares and foals in here. Oh, I've left one pin, of course. But it is pretty simple. Release 5 pins. Pop them back in. Little finagling, and we're on a hill. But even with the chest bars there, folded against the wall. Sorry, Nick. Everything still fits in there tight. Stowed on the wall, can travel like this. Obviously, you've got some chest bars on your driver's side. We'll worry about those. Those are easy to unpin. And you have a fully boxed stall here. Close your divider doors here in the center, and you've got 2 full box stalls. So really nice setup. Like the sliding divider, you know, even when everything changed to aluminum, these dividers got a lot easier to handle. They got a lot easier to pull out of your trailer if you wanted to use them or utilize them or take them out and use box stalls, but you kind of always had to make that decision. Am I going to take them with me? Am I going to leave them at home? Am I going to try and throw them in the bed of the truck, especially if you're a shipper or something like that? So really like this sliding divider option. One-man job. I can do it on live TV in less than 45 seconds. So pretty sweet little system. Like it quite a bit. You know, in my mind, it's kind of the new sliced bread in the trailer world. Really sweet little system. So you know, while we're in here, we'll take a quick look. Sliding divider, it's on a barn door track system. While we're up there looking, Cimarron standard insulated roof panels. You've got a really good insulation factor there. While we're up there too, you'll notice your OptiBrite lights. Really good system with the 12-volt battery service that you gain with that hydraulic jack system. You can run these. We're not running any tricks here with you. We do have a plug. We'll run some running lights once in a while in for our videos, but today we're not running any tricks. We're just running our our 12 volt service that we have with our running lights with no truck hooked up to it. So if you're early in the morning leaving for a show and your horse is already there and you just need to grab something out of the tack room and you're unhooked, it's really nice to be able just to flip a light switch and have that normal light that you would if you were using this trailer every day. You'll notice too, above each horse in the rear section, we have a two-way roof vent, and we also have two-way roof vents in the box stall in the front as well. We can move a ton of air with these things. If you fold all of these open to scoop in air during the summertime, you'd move a lot of air between these and the drop windows that we have on our sides. You know, great way to move some air and get some of that stale air out of the top of the trailer with these taller trailers. And wintertime, you can reverse those and suck some air back out too. Tend to build a lot of condensation in some of these trailers in the wintertime especially, and great way to keep things moving and keep your air still too. So you'll notice on our sides we do have some provisional hooks here for some hay mangers, some fabric bags, and also you'll see right next to that, very easy to unpin these chest bars if you do want to make this a full box stall. So I'm going to sneak out behind Nick. You'll notice straight away rubber matted ramp on the rear. Really nice. These ramps on these Cimarrons are really easy lift, one-handed up and down. We'll let Nick come out before we lock him in there. Redarc's a 2025 model change or addition to a standard addition to anything with a 12 volt battery service. Another big one for me that I really think is neat, and some manufacturers did it and it didn't really stick, and then Transwest for a long time has been ordering them and they're separate in their own pocket, but we're doing reverse lights. Cimarron is now standard reverse lights in all their trailers, whether it's a 2-horse bumper pull or your big 5, 6 horse or 8 horse trailers or LQs. Just a really nice way. Horse people are up early, they're out late, they're getting home late, they're pulling into shows late. So great way, whether you're familiar with the area or not, great way to have some reverse lights and light up things at night. So you don't have to kind of run back and flip on an awning light or a load light to help yourself out, and I've done that plenty now. You throw your truck in reverse and everything with the 7-pin wiring is pre-wired for it. So really nice feature. We'll notice right away double Dutch doors above our ramp. These are designed with latching mechanisms and cam locks here to be driven with them open. Just one more way to get a lot of airflow going through there. Oversized bus windows above those. And another drop window here on the head of our passenger side horse, hidden a little bit right now by our ramp door. Again, this ramp door can also be run open as well. So side ramp on the passenger side. Nice big bar there across too if you're loading or unloading. Just an added little safety feature. And head bumper above that too. You know, between the two and loading out of these side loads and you've got a little bit of a steeper angle on some of these ramps, it's nice to have that added little cushion with the load light above that too. You can see everything that's going on and what you're doing. So again, Cimarron ramps, they've got a lot of nice springs on them and they're all aluminum. Easy to close it up. Get a good look at the driver's side or the passenger side over here with this ramp side of the trailer. Again, I really like the silver metallic. I think it kind of sets them apart a little bit. So we skipped over axles a little bit. We talked about the spare. We're on 16-inch Goodyear tires, aluminum wheels. We are on 6,000 pound Dexter torsion axles. So air ride's always an option. Definitely suggest buying something from the factory with it. It is something we could always do here at Transwest, but definitely be beneficial to do it straight from Cimarron. The second 2+1 that we do have on the lot is an air ride equipped trailer, so take a peek at that on our website if you like. But again, 6,000 pound Dexter torsion axles, electric drum brakes on both axles. Make sure anything you're pulling this size especially, you've got a functioning brake controller on your truck. You know, newer trucks for the last 5 to 10 years now at the very least, they've been selling them with integrated brake controllers from the factory. Really nice systems to have that. You know, you've got your factory warranty with those. You know, good systems. Obviously, they've spent a lot of time, manufacturers spend a lot of time developing those. If you don't, if you're driving something older or you're optioned out of the trailer package, get an aftermarket. We can install aftermarket trailer brake controllers here at Transwest for you in your truck. Speaking of aftermarket additions to your truck, if you've been a bumper pull person your whole life and you're starting to look at these goosenecks, we can add goosenecks for you here in your truck at Transwest too. So goosenecks, we have a lot of advantages with goosenecks. We like them a lot, between whether it's weight distribution or just how they handle and how they maneuver. But that's a whole different topic. So getting back to the 2+1, let's pop into the tack room real quick. First and foremost, you'll notice a fold down step. We've got a pretty decent little step from the ground, kind of over that threshold and back down into the rubber floor tack room there. So added a fold out step. It's got a soft close shock on the side of it there. Just a really nice feature. Makes it easy to get in and out, you know, simple as that. So we are a rubber floored tack room, and we do have pass-through door to our horse area. So nice way to get back and forth. My wife runs a 2+1. A lot of the time she uses her front box stall as kind of extra storage. So we are a 4'6" tack room in here. So got lots of space with bridle hooks and saddle racks. We've got 3 saddle racks with blanket poles above those. Pretty infinitely adjustable, however you want to put those or remove or add. If you don't want the blanket poles, we can pop those off for you. If you'd like to add a saddle rack or 2 or 3, depending on how much space we need, we can add those for you as well. So carpeted wall for our bridle hooks and our drop wall on our gooseneck and our gooseneck wall. Really like the carpeted wall, protects the aluminum coating. We see tons and tons of those used trailers come in all the time with the metal marks from the metal bits or bridles or lead shanks or what have you swinging there. So really like that, and cuts down on the noise too. So really kind of quietens up the trailer and makes for a quieter ride for your horses and your tack and everything else. So boot box here on the floor, a couple different purposes. Number one, first and foremost, obviously, is storage. Great spot to throw some pads, great spot to throw your boots, great spot to throw wraps or anything else you've got in there. But secondary to that too, it's a great step to get up into the gooseneck. So great spot to throw a bedroll or a mattress. Want to do a little camping for a quick weekend show. Really easy to do in here. Got a couple windows across from each other. Pop those open with the screens you've got there, and you get a nice, pretty good cross ventilation going in there. Sorry, and you know, everything from Cimarron too that we're building out with tack rooms, especially the goosenecks, we pre-frame for AC units. So if you spend a couple weekends in here one summer and do it the next and decide, you know, I'd really like to make it a more permanent thing, you don't have to seek out an aluminum welder and a guy to come in here and make sure it's going to be strong enough to hold up. Pre-frame for a pretty standard size, what would be considered kind of an RV style air conditioner, roof style air conditioner. So between cutting that out and not having to frame it and a little bit of wiring, real easy to do here. Again, something we can do for you here at our shop at Transwest. But again, nice spot to throw up a mattress or a bedroll, get up in there and spend the weekend and stay cool if you add the air conditioner or just get a little cross breeze going. So nice equipped tack room in here. We do have some lights in here. Insulated roof carries throughout, so gonna make a difference for you in the summer if you are doing some sleeping in here. But just a lot of usable space inside of these tack rooms. And again, stepping out of there, you'll see brush box on the door. It's got some vents and drain holes in it and a few partitions there. So nice spot for your brushes, nice spot for your show sheens and your fly sprays. Close this guy up, give you a good look at the side of it again. Again, I just really like the silver metallic with the polished nose on the front. So good looking trailer, kind of sets it apart a little bit from the standard white. But again, 2025 Norstar 2+1 on the lot. These things are popular, guys. Give us a call. If you have any interest in this trailer in particular, its stock number is 5N240-750. If you have any specific questions about this trailer, give me a call. My phone number is 859-509-1282. Shoot me an email, luke.sullivan@transwest.com. We can answer anything about this 2+1 we have on the lot, get your name on it, answer any questions about the other 2+1 we have on the lot. It's a rarity that we have 2 unspoken for on the lot. So again, really popular trailer, really nice setup on this one, and this one's really optioned out pretty well. Obviously no werm flooring yet, so you couldn't take this one home today, but we'll get it down to our werm vendor closer to Denver probably early next week, and by the end of the week we could probably be sending you home in your new silver metallic Cimarron 2+1. Thanks again, everybody. I'm Luke Sullivan, Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick. Have a good day. Bye.